Welcome. How you doing today?
Good, how about you?
Good, good. How can I help you?
Just new to the CBD stuff and just sitting here exploring my options.
Okay. Now, what are you trying to use CBD for?
I've been having aches and pains in my back, my lower back.
Okay. Now, have you been to a doctor about it at all?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be honest with you. CBD does not work for everyone, but it works for more people than it doesn't in our personal experience. So we always feel like it's worth a try. The reason I asked you is did you go to a doctor is because the doctor would tell you if you have back pain or some other type of pain, they would put you on a prescription and they would have you take something daily. The biggest reason most people don't do well with CBD is because they didn't have anybody that could explain to them how to use it, give them a recommendation just like your doctor would. There's no American board that regulates CBD, so what we take a look at is the European board. The European board suggests someone just like you that's suffering from back pain should get on a regimen, but you need to put 3,000 to 6,000 milligrams in your system month one. Now, you've heard of ibuprofen before, right?
Yeah.
You know how they come in 200 milligrams, 800 milligrams. CBD is no different, but you need to put enough in your body for you to be successful with it. Now, do you smoke?
Yeah.
Okay. And have you ever tried tinctures at all?
No.
Okay. The most effective way to get that 3,000, 6,000 milligrams in your system is by trying these tinctures. All you do is put the drops under your tongue, hold it for 30 to 60 seconds, and swallow. And the reason that I pulled that out, that 5,000 milligram strength full spectrum, is because that's our most popular selling product. Now, are you allowed to have THC in your system?
Yes.
Okay, perfect, because see, the full spectrum has up to the legal limit of 0.3% Delta 9 THC is allowed by law. Just in case you couldn't have any THC, we have our 5,000 milligram strength broad spectrum. And what's your name, sir? Tanaro. And if you want a little more than just the benefits to help relieve your back, and you want some psychoactive high with it too, we highly suggest our 5,000 milligram strength Delta 8 tincture. Now, are you looking to have more than just pain relief, or do you want to have a psychoactive high, something that you can feel?
I'm looking for really just the pain relief.
Just
Is there anything I could like vape like this that would help me out?
Yeah, well, actually, you're in luck. We own vape companies too, all around the city. And this whole line here, these boxes that are blue and black, you can vape any of those boxes right there. We have beautiful flavors that range from anywhere from That Guy, which is a pineapple peach explosion, Cheat Day, which is a peanut butter smoothie cereal. You got Blue Gush, just like the Blue Gushers candy. You got Apple Pie, that's self-explanatory. Toucan Sammy, that's just like Fruit Loops. Dragon's Breath is dragon's fruit and mixed berries. Banana cream pie, once again, a great pie flavor. Pucker Punch happens to be our strawberry watermelon. Rainbow Sherbet tastes just like the ice cream. Stick Picks is just like those pixie sticks that we ate as a kid. Now, if you're not into all of those flavors because everybody's palate is different, we have a non-flavored triple threat here as well. And then for the people that want just a little more than just CBD in their vape, we have the vape spectrum that would have CBD, CBN, CBG, some other minor cannabinoids. Now, you may be asking me, what are cannabinoids? Well, you're familiar with THC, right? THC is a cannabinoid. You came in here asking about CBD, right? CBD is a cannabinoid. And if you want a full range of cannabinoids and vaping, vape spectrum is the way to go. Now, Tanaro, I just want to be completely honest with you. Vaping is great, but the most effective way to use CBD products and get it in your system is to use it sublingually. That's why most of our customers choose those products.
So did you use the flavor ones sublingually?
Yeah, actually, the very first original one was non-flavored. It's called Triple Threat. You watch basketball?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a triple threat product, so you can vape it, you can use it under your tongue sublingually, or you can add it to what you're already vaping. So just in case you don't like the flavor, you can just add it to your e-liquid that you're already using.
Okay. I have a pet, and every year around 4th of July, I always get stressed out with the fireworks and always pees on the floor. Do you guys have anything for that?
Yeah, you're in luck. We must be out of our 750 milligram strength, but I would suggest to you, for your pet, this product helps in so many different ways, not just at the 4th of July. This helps relieve that anxiety. It's the #1 thing on this box here. It also helps ease arthritis and joint pain, relieves allergies, eases digestive issues, reduces seizures, reduces inflammation, improves immunity, reduces mobility issues, relieves pain, eases nausea, relieves insomnia, neuroprotective, antibacterial, promotes bone growth, and improves blood circulation. Now you may be wondering like why I read all these great things off for the pets that this pet tincture does. I want you to understand that CBD can do the same thing for us humans as well too. So those are all the benefits that our furry little friends can get, or us humans can get from the CBD products.
So how does it work with the pet?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's really easy. It's just like these bottles here. It's a 30 ml bottle. It has a glass dropper top. Unscrew it, and then you give your pet the appropriate amount of dosage. How do you know how much you give your pet? It's inside the box. We've included a handy cheat sheet made by him for real, letting you know your serving size. Whether you buy a 750 milligram size bottle, or you grab a 250 milligram bottle, and you do it based on the size of your pet. How much does your pet weigh?
25 pounds.
Cool, so even for your 25-pound pet, I would start here at the 500 milligrams, and then what you would do is just give them 1/4 of a milliliter. The dropper in this bottle, when you pull it out, this is 1 milliliter. And so you would just do 1/4 of that drop. Oh, excuse me, 1/4 of that dropper.
There's a de-dropper right there.
Okay, oh, thank you very much. So you would use 1/4 of that dropper for your pet every single day. Now, if your pet will allow you just to put it in their mouth, great. If not, you can put it in their food, or you can also just put it in whatever they're drinking as well too.
Okay. What is your isolate and how do you use it?
So we talked about cannabinoids earlier, right?
Yeah.
THC is a cannabinoid. CBN, which we haven't talked a lot about, is a cannabinoid. CBG is a cannabinoid. Clearly CBD is a cannabinoid. So what isolate is it's the CBD cannabinoid completely isolated by itself. So there's no THC in there. There's no CBN, there's no CBG, there's no Delta 8, there's no Delta 10, there's no other cannabinoids. It's 99.9% pure CBD. Now, what can you use it with? You can dab it. You can put it under your tongue if you want. When you heat it up, it melts down into an oil base, so you can mix it with anything oil-based whatsoever. A lot of people use it to cook with and or make brownies.
And do you dab it by yourself or do you mix it with regular dabs?
Totally up to you. Totally up to
Do
you.
you guys carry dabs?
We do have Delta 8 dabs, and I just want to be clear with you on what Delta 8 dabs are. Most people, when they come in here talking about dabs, they're asking, do we have Delta 9 THC dabs? We're not a dispensary, so we can't sell you anything that has over 0.3% Delta 9 THC. However, we just talked about other cannabinoids. The laws based on the Delta 9 THC cannabinoid in Ohio. So that means I can sell you as much Delta 8 THC as I want. And so I have Delta 8 THC, which is Delta 9 THC's little brother. I have it in tinctures, I have it in gummies, we have it in cartridges, we have it in pens. So any way you want to ingest and or use Delta 8 THC, we have a way to do that, even in dabs. So yes, we do have Delta 8 THC dabs for you here today.
What here will get me the highest, bro? I want something that's gonna make me go home, laugh like SpongeBob, and go to sleep.
Well, hey, everybody's different. I'll be completely honest with you. The smoking, quite honest, the flower is the least way to feel that Delta 8 THC for most people. Our gummies, people love them. You can never go wrong with our gummies. Our tinctures, once again, never go wrong with our tinctures. The reason the tinctures are so high on that list is because you don't have to wait an hour and a half or 2 hours for the gummies to metabolize in your liver. You can just put the tincture under your tongue and maybe fill it in 20 to 30 minutes. Also, our cartridges and our pens, these are amazing. These are 1 gram cartridges. They come in different strains. And then we also have the our 1 gram disposable pens and our 1 gram cartridges. Do you already have a 510 battery to screw this onto?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. You know, you're in luck today as well. These are normally $30, but we have a sale on them right now where you can get 5 for $100. You can't find that anywhere in the city.
Is there any certain type of battery I should have? I've had a Bluetooth battery, but I have a lot of problems with it.
Well, the hardware is one thing. The products that we make is another thing. China mass produces all of those batteries, some brands better than others. You'll just have to go through and find out what works for you. But I can tell you, if given our CBD a shot here, you'll really know if CBD is going to work for you.
Okay, because I've tried CBD at other places and it just didn't really work out. Those weren't CBD based places. You know, matter like a gas station, different places.
Well, all CBD is not created equal. And just like you wouldn't go to the fire station to get your car looked at, you wouldn't go to the gas station to buy your CBD either, in my personal opinion.